Hello and welcome back to Romestead. We are moving on up into tier 3 today. Our goal today is to go into the Volcano realm and set up a brand new base. We have our little town here out in the desert, but we have completed the Colossus. We have completed the Satyr city as well, Pizifax. And for our next tech, it seems like we have to go up, follow these volcano paths, probably somewhere up here, and discover what other kind of shenanigans there are. This base does need a little bit of wood to get things like its clay pit going, but I don't really know that we need to really do it. So I think instead, we're just going to start today off the best way possible on an adventure. Close that road behind me though. It's been a handful of days since we played, so we can get our feet back underneath us and go exploring. Get some exploring done. Bonk some things with our big hammer. We also have these cool boots that slice things up when we dash now. Doesn't help us from being poisoned. Ooh, thanks, skeleton. You are another dungeon here. Noted. But I think the goal right now would probably follow this path and see where it goes. Do a little exploration and see if we can find some goodies. Oh, you know I want to take this. At the very least, let's mark it on the old path here, wagon. We did recently get this cool fireball ability, fire scroll, which has also been very, very handy. Skeleton King! Ow! Double Skeleton King. Man, give me a break here. Jeez, gee whiz. Give me a break here. That was big hurt. Did I light myself on fire? Yes. Did I almost die from fire damage? Absolutely. A turtle? God damn it, dudes. These skeletons and their slow mechanics. I do not care for them. We did recently learn that we can pause by pressing the map button, which is really, really nice. So let's just keep exploring. And that is an ember orchid there, which we also really need. Get out of here, piggy. Now, I don't know if the volcano path actually takes me to where we need to go. I'm just assuming it does. Level 3 carpenters. A few people are peckish down in our desert city. We never really solved food there. This is good. I like that we're picking up some orchids on the way. Good loot. You could not, grizzly bear. Oh man, these dash boots are really, really useful. One thing the game did say is that the burn territory, there's like an upgrade, so like your furnaces don't cost any fuel if they're in the volcano biome. But part of me wonders, like, is just this the volcano biome, or does it like lead to a volcano biome? I assume it must lead to one. See you later, dork. Yes. Yes. This is volcano biome written all over it. Oh my god, there's like skeletal archers as well. Skeletal king archers, I should say. Exploding big guys. Oh, there's a lot of stuff here I don't like. I see a chest, and I'm greedy, so I want it. Okay, these flaming zombos are beaucoup dangerous. I'm also realizing probably my fireball scroll is not going to be so useful here. Just going out on a limb. A raid is approaching. Oh god. We're not ready for that. Do I have a traveler's coin? I don't. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I mean, Tartopolis is pretty well defended. Oh my god. Ooh. Thank God for potions. So many things get stuck on here. It's like hard to tell what's what. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is good. Out of the fire. Into the frying pans. Honestly, maybe we should just like set up a city on the edge. You know what I mean? Because that's forest, plains, and volcano biome sort of all in one area. This is such a path we're taking right now. Do you think skipping 3 biomes might be problematic difficulty-wise? I haven't skipped 3 biomes. We've done the first 2. This is like the natural next biome to do. First time seeing this game. Is it like a RPG crafting settlement hybrid? It is exactly that. It's got a real sort of Diablo feeling to a lot of it, in terms of the combat and the items and stuff that drop. Mixed in with, you know, a fair bit of just like standard survival crafters, Terraria style upgrades. It's good. It's really smooth. It's really entertaining. It caught my attention pretty quickly in terms of just like the raw gameplay loop and the like. Love to grab some chests, but now is not really the time, I don't think. Where are we? We're almost there. Normally, we have a little item that we can carry that lets us teleport back to bases. This is the first time I think a raid has ever attacked while we've been away from home, though. Well, first time for everything. Just got a new controller with Hall effect sticks. And the response thingies. Nice. Love that for you. Getting a good controller that doesn't stick drift really badly it's a pretty good win, I think. Okay, almost there. It's for sure a dungeon there. Okay, here's the road. At least we get to move a little bit faster. This was nice. Also, exploring a path that we could then potentially build a road out from. Wow, I got here just in time. My trees! Stupid fawns. Suck fireballs, you nerds. Please do not break my catapults. Okay, I guess do break my catapults. Did that guy throw a fireball at me? I didn't know the computer enemies could do that. Ow, 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 ow. Dude, the ranged units are ludicrous. Like, it's hilarious how much the ranged meta is in this game. Get out of here. The hitting guys with a hammer through a wall, though, is also pretty good meta. All right, let's see what kind of loot we got. It looks like a lot. Ooh, a pine cone. Okay. Well, we definitely refilled on like the one potion we had to use. Ember orchid seeds we found earlier as well, which is nice. I don't think we have a fireplace here anymore. But all these bloodied spoils of war we can sacrifice. Game graphically reminds you of Wanderlust. Ooh, I don't think I know that one. 5,000 points here for this guy. Boom, that was full level. Level 2 clay pit? It's probably not a bad idea. Level 3 lumber yard. Level 2 farm. You know what? Let's get that one. Oh, actually, we don't even have the points. Never mind. Research paper. This is one of the things we needed for a quest. Significant pursuit. Money is valuable. Knowledge is power. You'll get both. You'll need both if you ever want to be safe. Unlocks the university. You got materials, but you need a place to study them. The university. Once you've set up, get people in there and thinking. Can't rely on us gods for all your ideas. That's big news. Ooh, I like the look of this fella. Well, seems like the only place I could really put you is kind of like up there or over there. So why don't we tuck you in right here? Brick. Did we make our brick maker? No. Any reason why? No. Just seems like our carpenter is slow moving here. What's going on? Does this guy not make clay anymore? Dig clay. There's no clay in here. Oh, are we using it all? That's why. We're using all of our clay to make pots. Let's put that on pause for a while. Getting a university will allow us to get some sick new spells. And in particular, I feel like water spells in this new area might go pretty hard. If I was to guess. Imagine doing single-digit damage. Real gamers do damage in the trillions. No, please. Please, sir. Well, let's grab all this wood at least. Can help out our homie do this all a little bit faster. 6 stone. Really need our guy making more roads as well. You know what, let's make sure we queue up a bunch of them. Grab all that. 4, 5. This is why you have carts, but I'm a lazy boy. Actually, sorry, you don't need that. You need clay bricks. 8 of them as well. Wow, yeah. So we're gonna have to make this brick maker and then have this brick maker make bricks. Many bricks. Well, in the meantime, we do have some of these tiles we can put in. So at least now we have, like, the path to our home is done. Oh, that doesn't even have a road there. Interesting. Trying to decide, like, what is priority here, what is not priority. That's it, man. It goes so fast. The pieces of road. I can't believe it. It just zooms by. Well, at least we found our way out north. I can set up some more road building here now too. Just around town. Which I don't do here. So like, that needs a road. Are limited on how far you can see, so like that definitely needs a road. I guess that. It's like if we're doing that, I feel like this should probably also have a road. Might as well connect everything up. Not sure how this is going to be affected with the university, but you get a road, you get a road, everybody gets a road. You get a pine tree, that's for sure. This poor tree got destroyed. Here we go, we can also replace it. There is a... I set up this coal pit outside the city. Coal trap. Mostly because I just wanted to create light, but I always feel like there's guys who are sort of hiding on the other side of that coal trap, so... I thought it would help light people on fire. Same thing probably over there. I could definitely put one in that corner. Stupid undeads. What do they think they're doing? Right? Why not? Okay. These guys will kind of put together the brick and stuff. I think I had things to make out of Ember Orchid. You got a lot of bronze stuff. We have access to iron now, but we need iron bars for it. Ember cloth. You know, I'm going to go out on a limb. Let's say that probably Ember cloth is made down here. Cape of the Fallen. Thick leather hides. You need to level up a little bit more, and I can actually give you an upgrade. It don't take a lot to do. You, oddly enough, do not produce the things that I need you to. I'm just going to order some thick leather gear. So that he can level up, and then we can create the bronze thing that will allow us to finish that process. You're going to get all of those goods. You're going to get all those seeds. Homie's got bread. I don't know that that's enough bread, but... Peckish, peckish, peckish. Hungry, hungry, hungry. So these guys actually don't make food over here. So I need to deliver food. Wine dolum. grapes. It's funny because I feel like he should. Coriander, aloe, grape seeds. All he did was plant nothing but grape seeds here, so all he makes is grapes, and those grapes don't actually feed anybody. Right. The only way for me to get the wood for this guy is to cut down these trees. Or go off on an adventure to do it. Which we could do. Quick adventure, in and out, 5 minutes. Brother. Go away. There's a forest just to the west out here. Secret dungeon. So if we head to that forest, we can just grab some quick trees, fill up these carts all the way, and then we're good. Could grab some apricots for food as well, but that would be smart. Dang it. Here's the volcano path. Here is not a forest, but I guess it will potentially do for right now. I gotta deal with this fawn first. Forest is down there. Face tank that. Thank you very much. That tree only produced coal. Okie day. Oh, that's a good looking dungeon. Okay, okay, all right. Well, yeah, what do we got going on here? Bunch of forest shenanigans. Brother. Oh, I found another set of satyr daggers. I think because I have a fire scroll, my daggers are doing fire damage. And if you chop down a tree with fire damage, it produces coal. All right, that's pretty cool. Assuming that's what was happening there, that's pretty cool. My clay pot too. No. Little buggers. There's another person down here. Okay, this is almost full. Full? All right. Let's boogie. You got a Razer Black Widow keyboard. It has macro Ps. Could I use them for sound effects on streaming? Absolutely, you can. Yep. Yeah, I have a Corsair with a couple of those, like Stream Deck keys. I use them a lot in editing. I have them set to like different commands, like ripple cut. But yeah, you could also do them for sound effects, I think. I don't see why not. So the cool thing with those macro keys is you can kind of use them however you want. They are pretty adaptable. Ah, it's gonna be great. We're gonna have so much wood here. $12, $13, $14, $15. I don't know how much this place down here needs. One more. All right. Well, that's doable. So this gives us access to a clay pit in this town. Bada boom. And then we can just grab... Oh man, all these people are pretty unhappy about the whole starving problem we've got going on, but... Babies, a lot of them. Alright, what does this stuff need? You need 6 wood for the logistics tents. You need 8 wood for the market. 3 wood for a pottery. Yeesh. Mans are not working fast. I just want the logistics camp set up because then at least I can have people putting things in here. Which would make my life just a smidge bit easier. Just a smidge. Do gotta get rid of those other rocks. Just carry these up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more wood. Then I just gotta say remove wall, wall, wall. Oh, thanks, Carpenter. Homie helping me out here. Nice. Okay, so now I can say, like, output you into there. Repeating resources. And I can output you into there. Repeating resources. I can output you into here. Repeating items. Carpenter is pulling stuff from there. That's fine. Great, but basically they should be able to make... I mean, that requires like 8. And that does require 3. So, like, they're gonna run out of wood. But the rest of it they'll figure out. I can't babysit everything, you know? Red currants. Ooh. Oh, you can have coriander, you can have cabbage, palm trees, bay seeds. Cook up a few of these, toss them in here for them. Then I'm going to let them worry about the rest themselves. But we got a goal today. We want to go get this stuff done. Go set up a camp. Go build a university. Which is missing bricks still. What's going on in the brick department? Well, your maid. Take a wild guess and say I probably have to then tell it to put clay into the brick department. How the hell does this work? I don't think that's the answer. Output goes to material storage. Input. I mean, I guess we'll find out real fast. Oh, I probably need to assign someone to work in it. Maybe I could just put that clay there. Do I? I probably need to assign someone to work there. Which is this flag. No? Actually, if I put output here, I'm not really sure what the brick oven uses. Creates bricks from clay. The oven needs fuel, so you have to throw in flammable items. All right, so that's what we're missing. Haha. Success. What's this guy making right now? You're still making stone, so that's good. Oh. You want phoenix wings. Oh, wow. All right, so this makes bricks real fast. Oh, hot dog, dudes. This gets get built like instantly. This is zombies just chasing goats outside of town. Never really gets old, does it? Stayed away from Twitch ever since I became the mega recruiting platform beyond Twitter, so I couldn't tell you. I don't think that's true. I think that's more Kick you're thinking of. Twitch is definitely the more left wing of all the streaming platforms. Not saying it's a perfect example, but... Okay. So we should be able to set up a guy in this shop, too. Yeah. Who do we got? 8, 9.5, 6, 12. Oh, yeah. We're definitely taking this guy. He'll make really good gear. So the philosopher can make research scrolls. Or it uses research scrolls? I'm not really clear. To pour over their research. Concrete mixers. Trading posts. Oh, that's huge. Sculptors, concrete roads, material storage level 3, concrete walls, empty house, amidolium. Volume Vita. These are the 3 scrolls that this guy taught us. Superior mass heal and regeneration. Force blast. I think that's got stun on it as well with stone skin. Mental illusions. 10 to 15 water damage and splash. 4 aloe vera and a linen wrapped scroll. Amber cloth and an iron thread. Research papers and linen. Yeah, so he just uses this. Linen wrapped scroll. Can we make that? Philosophers famous for inventing the concrete mixer. You can. If I get you one more level here. So how about some leather thick armor? Now let's just do another leather thick hood. It's probably enough for him. $900 flint arrows. Because you're digging up all sorts of good stuff that we can get cash for. Where they put it, I'm never sure. No. Oh, you want that chicken wing. Petrified wood. Sapphires, amethysts. I think a lot of it ends up in the kitchen. That's a lot of beer. You got room for no more beer in here. That's a bit of a problem. That's why you stopped making bread. I don't want any more olive paste. Okay. That's why everybody started starving here. Well, we can store the olives. I guess we could store the olive paste. Why not? I'm going to be sacrificing almost all of this beer. It's a lot of worship points. It's like a whole level. Almost. What if I do that? Boom. That's a whole level. Big tree. Citizen loyalty from gifts. Level 2 fountain. Carpenter experience. I said I was going to go with the level 2 farm. This is a second set of Satyr daggers, so I can actually offer those up as well. So, this guy hit level 4, so I can tell him to make a linen wrap scroll. I can also tell him to start making a bronze Arquebluster. Ah, yeah, he can make Embercloth now. At level 5, he can make Embercloth. My bad. Ballisteri bow, fire scale cowls, auger robes. Okay. Slowly all getting sorted. Some random hodgepodge in there for now. Few of them famously got in concrete shoes. Ava, don't know if you take game suggestions. Have you checked out Northgard's Battlegrounds yet? It's in early access and I think up your alley. No, I have not seen it. But I will take a look. I do really like Northgard, so... That's been a delightful game series in my books. Would I upgrade the farm? 4 clay, 20 stone, 20 lumber. Ooh, I can upgrade the market now to... Okay. Okay, we got some exciting stuff coming into town here. Boom. Quest complete. Hunting armaments. Leather worker level 2 unlocked. Now only the temple and this volcanic stuff. So we are officially fully on volcano mode. Yeah, I guess you get upgraded as well. Oops. You also caught bricks and clay. Kind of worry I don't have enough coal. 2 linen wrap scrolls. Oh, and Cyclops shards. That's for a shrapnel shot and a gaze of the Cyclops. This just costs aloe vera. Which I don't know if I rightly have. I'll put this guy on coal. I also need to say output, input, repeating resources. Items? I don't know if that's going to work. But I guess we'll find out. You have no aloe vera. Does my other town? Three. Curses. Okay, this guy just picked like 1,000 grapes. Which, you know, is pretty sick. Dope. And they're building the market right now, too. Okay, well, I guess we could just find some aloe vera. I don't think it's the spiky stuff. No. Looks differently than that. I was like, something looks odd about that. Dude, the desert's awful. It's a hellscape out here. Nice, that's good loot. Came in to watch your channel during the Void War series. Yes, like FTL. I love Void War. Always keeping an eye on them. They've got some good updates coming. Northgard's a little like that. Paused game building your clan base and RTS AI battling. Ooh. I also love an AI auto battler. I feel like I've been playing more and more of them in recent years. Well, you goofed that dodge there, Agent. All right. It's a bit of loot. We can help out our builder guy a little. Mostly just so it all looks nice. You got one of those. You can teleport out of here. Lots of brick around. I could probably do some upgrades. First things first, let's make a scroll of mirage. I'm very happy to have this aloe vera around. Scorpion meats, eggs, chitin. You can buy that Potman's Charm. No, you can't buy a Potman's Charm. But I can donate them. This guy can take the chitin and the leather. Okay. I'm going to say Marketplace gets the first upgrade here. Just because that guy's been very easy to level up. And he gives me good loot. Restore our favor points. That's always a good question. I mean, buying health potions off of him is also not a terrible idea. That's just something I can flat do. I have $106. And in fact, I have a lot more than that because we have like amber and stuff to sell. Okay. Oh, this is useful. Aloe salve. So aloe and mint in an empty pot gives us fire resistance. You know what? I'm going to grab all of our... alchemy ingredients here. And I'm going to take them to the other town. I feel like this is better organized, you know? Health potion plus plus. Need those guys, those guys. Okay. All of them. All of them. Okay. Great. Health potion, antidote, beer. Cooked scorpion. Aloe vera seeds. Arrows. Okay. 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 Our water scroll is ready. Let's go back. Let's go back up. Let's go see if we can find ourselves a spot to build a base. I feel like the Scroll of Vulcan is actually probably a bit better for us. Bit better in terms of power, but okay. Well, this is like water mixed with short-range water fireballs. That path would go up to there. Yeah, I mean, this right here is desert, or it's volcano, forest, and plains all in one location. So I think if it's going to be anywhere, it's going to be them. And back, food's been successfully retrieved. Nice. Something tasty. Something to share with the rest of the class, I hope. What's the BBEG for this game? Each zone kind of has its own boss. So I wouldn't necessarily say there is one overarching BBEG. Or certainly at least not that we've discovered. The idea, I guess, is just kind of that like Rome fell to decadence. So Rome is kind of its own BBEG. Ooh. Unlike Fireball, this pierces, which is pretty nice. Hello, human. Ah. Okay. Human. This is good to find this little shortcut lava road. An apple orchard with a chest inside of it. Honestly, I might just mark this apple orchard down. It's kind of handy. It's a good spot to remember. Come get food. Secret chest. Why are you attacking me? Ah! Oh, karma really got me there. Okay, this water spell is pretty good. Maple syrup, sweet soy chicken with a leafy Asian green, and basmati rice. Yo, that sounds nice as ice. Sounds real nice as ice. Is this coal or is this iron ore? This is coal. Kind of running into a bit of a coal problem right now. You know what would have been really smart is if I had taken a traveler's coin with me. Can I buy traveler's coins, I wonder? Probably once we level up the merchant some more. Little huts. Yeah, lots of good stuff up here. I don't really feel like the desert had anything in particular inside of it that I was like, oh, we can't get this anywhere else. I mean, you know, it does have like grapes and aloe vera and whatnot, but compared to the access that we get from like plains and the forest. Oh, this guy's followed me a long way. Bottle of hot spring water. Heals 200 HP. Well, it seems like it's probably pretty good for mining. Oh. Oh! A little hydra in there. Sure, there's a chest here. Ow. Ow. God damn it. I didn't think it was doing that much HP. God damn it. I don't even know what it's really closer to at this point. I guess the other area is a bit easier to go through. What a kick in the teeth. We gotta get some better armor is what we need to do. We actually just need to spend the time like upgrading our main town as well. It's just that I want to explore. Ah, you know what? I do really need to. Well, I mean, geez, I still got to go back and get that chest, though, because that had all my potions and stuff in it. All right, we'll do another trip up. I guess, like, at least we know the path. It's crazy to think of, like, building roads from your locations using the roads that your carpenter can make. I mean, I guess the thing is, like, if you don't have any other wood, then it's not too insane to do, but... Get out of here, Skelly Bones. Apparently it's just all that coal that I also want. How many days was it Rome was built in? We're on... I mean, technically this is our third day. Okay. Everybody survived. Nobody is hungry. That's got to be iron. We're going to be smart about it this time. We're gonna get our stuff. We're gonna go back down to the edge. And we're just gonna keep edging until we find a good place. A nice place to rest our head. So we can set up a camp. Somewhere safe. We're gonna edge until we feel safe. Safety first. I don't like you. God, I don't like any of this. Yeah, I don't like any of this. We need slow resistance. Oh my god. Okay, here's our loot. Did we get this? Oh my god, agent. Okay, you leave that chest. Forgotten hellscape. Okay, all right, we're in the nice, peaceful. Is this Potman friendly? I'd like to mark this with a human. Okay, so this is forest. This is more lava zone. I do want to build in the volcano zone because I think you do have to do that in order to get the good advantages. That's a hidden chest. Maybe they'll get distracted chasing grizzly bears. Okay. Okay. Right here. It's perfect. This is a perfect place, he says, as hordes of flaming zombies come down from the north to attack him. Crafting table. Quite what I was going for there. Is there water here? There is. Ah! How would we feel about this? We'd have some forest here. This is plains. Oh no, that's also plains. Volcanic. How is that not forest? Does it have to be like that thick? I suppose the question ends up being, would we rather a volcano forest or a volcano plains? I do like that we have this volcano lake up here, because that will actually protect us from the north. So we could kind of build like... Yeah. Yeah. I think we're going to set up. We're going to set up right in here. So I'm going to put this in the what I propose to be the center of town. Will you produce me wood? No. I had a feeling you might not. Excellent. So, yes, my 2 squares. That's correct. Never the amount I wish for. Can I build this on volcano tiles? Like on Magma Lake? Alright, well, I gotta try that. If I break stalactites, does it make rock? No. What do we think this thing is down here? Raw salamander meat. Oh my god, they hit for so much damage. Why? Why must they hit for so much damage? I know the answers because I don't have any armor. Using my tier 1 armor still. Okay. Rock. Grab one more of these. So, aggro. About to ask if you can set up external camps. Yeah, you have to as you like move into the different zones. Ow! Oh, no. Okay, so that doesn't work. The answer is you can build if you want, but you will take damage. Okay, so I'm going to set up that temple there. I'm going to want a blacksmith in this place. But I guess it's one of the later things we need to build. Well, but I also want it kind of early. Ow! A rat? Really? Of all the things? certainly some walls are going to be wanted early here. You could build a farm down there. You can also build a volcanic farm. And I kind of like the idea of that. I will want a lumberjack. Oh, goodness. Come on, big guy. Thank you. The dungeon over there. Lakes down here. So I kind of feel like a farm. Maybe like here. And then... yeah, you're like, as long as there's trees nearby, you don't care. Obviously, the more trees around this guy, the better. I don't really want to go out too far that way. And I do kind of still want him in town, so... what if I was to set up on, like, the edge of the lake? Because I will also probably need... something like a water mill. You're almost definitely going to be the only place I could build a water mill right there. Okay. Well, we're getting a vibe for it then. That's the water mill. I guess you're going to be a bakery. Means walls are probably going to go up from that water and then across to here. And then probably down from here. That seems reasonable-ish. Can make it a little bit cleaner. So your road, your road. Your one corner piece there. So I don't think anything can cross the magma lake without dying, but I'm not entirely certain if that's true. But, you know, we'll find that out together. And I guess this will be, 1, 2, 3. I'm just trying to marker some stuff out right now so we have an idea of where the town limits are. I don't think I'll need to go any further into the plains. I've just realized that we don't have access to clay here. Which isn't great. Wall, Blanc. 1, 2, 3, Blanc. There we go. You could set up a little road there and there. Ah, perfect. Goes right up to the Paviola. This pretty much just goes straight up to the temple, really. Okay. So that gives us like a rough town layout for the most part. We could probably do a little more over here. Honestly, works out pretty well. I can't say I hate this setup. Not one bit. So this would be kind of some secondary roads along here. And then honestly, if we're gonna block out the whole thing, let's just block out the whole damn thing. So you can also be a gate. Sure. I don't think I can move around that thing, so let's do that then. And then we have room for like insulas or player housing. Yeah, an insula or a player house would fit in here. Or material storage. You know what? Let's do the material storage here. Because I feel like that fits pretty reasonably. If you're the farmstead and the bakery, we could also do some of the dolems. Oh no, you need room to actually like plant your vegetables. I mean, I guess that's going to be all of that. Oh yeah, so surprise, surprise, you can't plant on volcanic land. Guess we could have seen that one coming. All right. The edges of town. Farmland on the edges of town. Might as well give them like as much as they can. Put a big tree in there. Okay, if that is material storage, we need food storage. We need insulas. Let's do one insula. Let's do a food storage here. Probably in front of that. And I need a carpenter to upgrade the temple. That's actually severely important thing. Not a lot of places it can go either, because it's got to be close to the material storage. So that's probably here. I could just fit a quarry in this spot. That seems like too good to be true. And yeah, I don't think we're probably just gonna not produce clay here. Seems like that's maybe the vibe we got going on. Okay. Well, we have a plan. Let's get to work. Starting off, we need 8 wood. I need to clear all of this stuff too. This, I guess, counts as tree stump. Oh, there we go. You know what? We might as well build this guy right away. Because then we can at least hire someone to start cutting down trees. Just start planting tree saplings. To move to the unbuilt. Yeah, I mean, there's lots of like shifting of the walls and stuff we could do around. But yeah, I guess I'm not like too worried about things like the clay. Realizing that like, you know, our other cities can also handle a lot of that. In the meantime, just deforest everything around us. Create a nice field of saplings. Okay, this guy also needs... Ow, ow, ow. I mean, I am a bit worried about this dungeon right next to me. I feel like that's going to want to be cleared out really quickly. So there's 2 and 3. Excuse me, that is my stone piece. Clay pot guy. Get back here. Oh my god. Stupid skeletons. Get out of my town. Hope the geyser won't burn down our buildings. I kind of assume that if we build on the geyser will get destroyed. And you know what they say about assuming. That nothing bad ever comes from it. Okay. 1, 2. Skip a few rocks. That's a lot of frogs. Why are there so many frogs down here? I had to know if it was something. I'm not just murdering fogs just for fun. It was too suspicious. I couldn't trust it. Boy, I would love a cart. 8 wood. Get out of here, zombies. Ain't nobody got time for you. I'm also starting to wonder, like, do I have any points that I could put in, say, water damage, knowing that this whole area is going to be on fire all of the time? Ooh. Bunch of loyalty in my capital. That's nice. Skills and favors. No favor points. 2 points off water damage. Okay, so still quite a lot. Okay, one more tree. And we'll have material storage. I also need to find a clay. This is the biggest issue right now. Is absolutely 0 clay in this area. Which I didn't really do a good job at foreseeing. I don't even see like clay nearby. All right, we're gonna head south out of town. Excuse me, rude dudes. Here's a homie.
Huh?
Negative traits -2 efficiency. Positive traits +3 expertise. Generally, wherever you find clay, you also find a basket and a wagon. So I'm really hoping we can just get a couple birds stoned at once here. Left the capital and everything didn't immediately burn down. They trust you more now. Well, I did have to come back and ensure that everything didn't burn down. Which I guess it's more that they trust me for that. You know, I don't even know if clay spawns, thinking about it. That's a lot of coal, though. I'm going to take this. One new favor point. Yeah, so we were kind of all over the place here. I'm going to take that magic attack power. Here's another person. They did not go to the settlement I wanted them to. I don't think the forest has clay. What is that? Oh, a radiant pylum shaft. You're telling me that's just like a completely random drop? That's wild. I assume that had to be like a chest drop, a dungeon drop. this guy as a survivor. I don't have any houses, so I can't send them here right now. Oh god, I also don't have food storage set up. Oh, you're at least a well. I guess a basket is better than none. Say copper. Doesn't really feel like you need copper once you have access to the quarry. Because I guess you can just get it at any time. Oh, a dungeon. What I've not found is clay. All right, all right, all right, buddy. See, he wants the bonk. Wants the big bonk. Sometimes you gotta give him the big bonk. Okay. That is still not clay. So kind of realizing I'm gonna need to probably build a road up to here later. Real talk, we need food storage. That's what I need more than anything right now. It takes 4 wood. So I'm going to grab a little bit more wood for this guy. Because I want to make sure that at least our one lumberjack has food. Excuse me, Pop Man, give me my wood back. I love the Pop Man, also hate the Pop Man. They do a good job on that old love-hate relationship. You have an extra wood here. Let's just do that. Put some apples in here. Some cabbage. Oh, hey, some Sunny D. Do we have enough to make a campfire? We do. Salamander jerky. No, mister. Go away. Yeah, I'm real curious what's going to happen with that quarry. If it will vanish or what the deal will be. All right, well, we honestly might as well just start making our way back to the other town. And just trying to do it in a way that scouts out. Like, I'm going to go straight down and just see if I can find clay. If I find clay, I can come back. Otherwise, we can go to town and we can spend all that brick we have and upgrade some of the old city. Secret dungeon. Statue. wizard. I guess this is just like old temple. Ah! Pure is clay. But I am potless. I am sans pots. But we have pots back home. That's a journey to go for clay, that's for sure. Fill up a train of cars with materials, take a trip to the volcano city, yeah. But it's really only clay pots that I need. And now, admittedly, I'm gonna need a lot of them. But we've also, with the philosopher, we've unlocked the ability to get traders. So I could just send civilians on trading runs. And so I could say, like, okay, you go back, grab an entire cart full of clay pots, and then bring it back yourself. Hey! Geo? 9 months?
Hello, chat. Hello, agent. And
Hello.
on high and 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 on high.
Hey. The trade caravans do need to be protected. Do they have any means of protecting themselves, or do you have to like walk with them during their entire travel? Or do I have to set up a bunch of outposts? I see we're back at Today We Die, the game. I mean, yeah. Today we die and we're in the volcano zone. Okay, or don't, whatever. Weird old zombies. Can't make up their mind. Excuse me. That's a lot of you. Okay. So here we have a geyser on a road. I build the road over the geyser. One damage from a dagger, that's it. It does seem like building a geyser road over the geyser stopped it. So if that's the case, I'm also gonna do it there. Geyser be gone. This geyser is no match for a Roman engineering. Okay, so this is access to wood. This is access to stone. This guy's not going to produce a lot of wood until these trees grow, which is something we have to be aware of. Brother, you got longer range than I do. Shooting me from off the map. Yeah, well, I can shoot you through buildings. Can I? Maybe I can't. Dude, I am just constantly under siege here. Whew, okay. How do I build barrels? And how do I build wagons? Can I do them through here? Buckets? Yes. Wagon? Yes. New tutorial, buckets and liquids. I think that's the first bucket we've ever made because I've just scavenged all my other buckets. Yeah, I figure if we're going to do this. Level 2 philosopher, nice. I have 2 people in this town? Oh, no. My name is Solianus. I've been tracking the Phoenix of Arabia, which has led me to this volcano. It's come to lay its eggs, which means it shall stay in this place until the egg hatches. It will die in the process so the next Phoenix may live. Its ashes would be perfect for study, evidence that may help us understand how it renews itself with everyday life and death. Give me a sample in turn. I will serve you faithfully. Sure thing, buddy. You got yourself a deal. I have way more wood here than I need. Honestly, actually, I could build another cart. And that's... Well, I guess if I only have 4 buckets, what does it really matter? The early steps of setting up a town are a lot. I mean, I suppose one thing I could do is I could just build like a clay mining outpost down here. So I'm not trading all the way back with my main town, but instead just like having someone dig clay and then move clay. I mostly just don't love the idea of having to feed them. So, I guess if you set up a bakery, you could just trade back with them? There's definitely systems you could figure out to make it not be the most complicated. Drinking beer improves health? Does that mean if you drink a full case of beer, you can fix your neck and back issues? I think so. Yeah, that's what this game has taught me. Any problem you're having, just drink a few brews. As an Irish Newfoundlander, I think I can confirm that that's the case. I think that's the way it all works. You need... Oh, you don't need anything complicated. But this guy needs the clay, right? And 6 rocks. Dudes are just constantly like, there's a lot of zombies around, eh? Ow! One day I'll have real armor, and then you'll regret fighting me. Though I don't know when that day will be. Whenever I get that back to town, I suppose. Ultimately, the goal right now is set up the carpenter. Set up the carpenter lets us upgrade the temple. And bonk, and bonk, and build. Hot dog. That looks really nice there too, with like the stone coming out. So the temple requires 3 stone. Temple tier 1. In fact, there's 3 stone right there in the lava lake for it. The altar, not the temple. Sorry, my bad. This also gives us like room to do some of these offerings that we have. The one offering that I have. Rotted bow, rotted hasta, rotted hasta. Get rid of all that stuff. Huh, so they actually can walk over the volcano and not take any damage. Which, I gotta tell you, don't love. That's knowledge I'm not a big fan of. Come on, Mr. Skelly Bones. Okay. This is their house? Yes. 2 wood, 3 stone. They are slowed down walking over the lava. But not by a lot. So it feels like it could be a ballista solved problem. At least. Looks like a new Stardew Valley, right? Yeah. Feels a lot like it. Definitely less peaceful farming and more dungeon crawling and exploring, though. Okay, a little insula. So now we at least have a place for our peoples to live. I figure I might as well just do. There's part of me that's just like, well, if I just build a little bit of this, then I'll be attacked that much less. Okay, the real talk though, we have the warehouse, so now I can actually lay down the carpenter. Just gonna go right there. 2 clay, 2 wood, 7 wood, 2 stone, 2 clay. Empty bucket. Not empty bucket. So I'm 1 short. I will have to do another clay run to get that carpenter going. And then if I'm going to be honest, I think we need a little extra clay to fix the temple, but I want to say it's kind of minimal. You're on fire. But he's also healing. Okay. So they do take damage on the fire. But for some reason they also heal up there. Or maybe just skeletons heal all the time. Mysteries. I need an empty house. Somewhere. That's the blacksmith. Maybe we just squish me in right here, because I don't know, there's a lot of other good spots for me. Then we can tuck a little road in. Sure. I don't think we need a leather worker up here. We do need a logistics tent. What does the blacksmith actually look like? Like that. I am going to want a marketplace too. Yeah, like I'd make an argument that he could go there. Doesn't really leave a lot of like room for a road for him. Can almost fit everything. You know what? I'm gonna do it like this just because I am desperate to fit everything into this tiny little block. And who knows, maybe I'll even put a gate right there instead. We could have like a little tree. Or a little bush. And a brazier. Why not? Oh, I can fit that road there. So let's do it this way. Hold on. Logistics tent. Market. Road. Just looks a little bit cleaner, you know? The appeal in our city is going to be brutal. It's going to be super bad. Because I don't know where I'm going to fit any decorations, but I'm just going to not be that worried about it. At least not yet. Please don't see me. Please don't see me. I think he saw me. No, maybe not. I think we're okay. Did you hear that? People behind Iron Sky are making a new movie, Deep Red. This time it's communism on Mars. I'm in. Space is traditionally the one place untouched by capitalism. Ooh, don't die, don't die, don't die. Drink beer, drink beer, drink beer. Lessons in drinking beer and not dying. Okay, look at us. Clear out a little of this. Excuse me. Oh, I forgot about this. We have a new hammer and its right click ability eats rocks. I actually forgot entirely. We made it the tectonic hammer. Tectonic maul. And I've really not been using it enough. Okay. I'm feeling much better about the state of this. Let's go do a big dumb pottery run. Unless one of these requires only one pottery and we can just do it. No, you're also 3. Yeah, you better run, pog. He says, drinking another few beer. Hi-ho. Oh, hi-ho, silver. Hi-ho, clay pit. That's what they called me. It's my nickname in college. Old hi-ho, clay pit. Oh man, I can't wait to go back to our base and discover all these valuable things that everybody's pulling up while we're gone. All right, off again. I suppose the reasonable thing would have been to just like make another barrel. So if I was doing this trip, I could max it out. And I can't tell you why I didn't. Not true. We're surrounded by a trash fair powered by capitalism. We have to calculate launches in order to avoid the debris. Yeah, I suppose that is true. I'm just really trying to believe in Tim Curry. Okay, can you guys give it up, please? For the love of God. Get out of here, zombies. Get out of here, 1,000 wolves. Okay. Huh. Huh. One more. That's all I need. I'm gonna die here if I'm not careful. Let's drink. Let us drink more beers. We failed you by not backseating enough. Well, I don't know if that's true. At least the zombies that come from the south are, like, easy. These guys who light me on fire who are the real pain. They're the ones I can't stand. Also, these guys who don't flinch. Ow! I blew him up next to my wagon. R.I.P. wagon. You served me well. Five stone. Okay, dudes, we're wicked close. I just have to go collect 5 stone. Put it in the base. Brother, stop stealing my loot. Get out of here. You get stupid skulls. Leave my home alone. It's constant. This base is like just non-stop under siege. Stack, 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 please, stack. I think that's enough. I think that's enough. Oh my god. Oh, we can teleport. I'm out of here. Yes. Great success. Fantastic. Home again, home again. Let's upgrade the farmer. Let's upgrade the leather worker. Who else needs upgrade? Not you. Not you. The baker? Let's go. The blacksmith? No. The quarry? No. The clay guy? No. The insula? Yes. Do I have more than one insula here? I totally do. So bougie. This guy's made a bunch more of these fancy tiles for me too. Let's go. So bougie. Bouge City. Living the dream. Okay, I do have to buy things from this guy for him to be of worth, which is a bit unfortunate. Oh, we'll level him up quick enough. So the farmer is full of cabbage, bay leaves, mince, and olives. Oh, you can make so many emperor salads and mushroom skewers. At least a little bit. Delicios. This stuff here, patina di malice, apples, wine, garum. This is 100% burning resistance for 15 minutes. So the food really has some like nutso stuff. Which is just fantastic. Okay, I want to know... I assume there must be like everybody has enough fuel right now to keep doing whatever they need. Need that made for the fire resistance potion? This guy's got mountains of coal here. Some wool. Give this guy all the seeds. Even the seeds he can't use. This guy all of the other stuffs. I do need him to make me a bedroll. Do I make bedrolls myself? Not by the look of it. Leather bedroll. There we go. So I'll need that in the other house. Okay. What else? We go check out the research dude. He leveled up. And I have a couple more papers for him. And he's been making paper. So he has the concrete mixer. He also has the trading post. Level 3 empty house. Medolium. I feel like the trading post is what I should do here first. That seems the most reasonable. I'm gonna put... Yeah, we have 2 of these radiant pylum shafts. The ember orchid we can plant. So let's do that as well. The Phoenix of Arabia. This guy's got all my alchemy stuff here, so let's just dump off whatever needs to be dumped. Take a quick dump. Do a little cook. Make sure these guys have enough to eat. I'm not sure that they do. Do you need coal in this city? I'm not actually sure you do. On the bright side, I suppose at least we can give them these apricots. Should provide them a little bit of food. How is... okay, so we have logistics here. Which we do have kind of set up. We don't have any citizens set up at the market, which would be nice. I don't think it needs to be anybody of quality. They're working on putting together a... brick maker here, but I'm realizing I don't have a third clay bucket. Unless this guy can sell me a bucket. Placeable sand. A lyre, a drum, a Bedouin cloak. That's new. So that's interesting. The markets vary from place to place as well in what they'll offer you. I gotta make this guy a bucket, which means we gotta go find an apricot tree real fast to cut down. Because otherwise you can't make anything. Yeah, those don't ever make me stuff. Scorched Shrine. Oh. I guess that's where the Phoenix is. Oh, hello. Negative traits, disloyal. 50% loyalty gain. Well, whatever, man. I'm desperate for people. Other than the trains, you booked everything for your Japan trip in November? Oh, I'm so jealous. Japan's been so high up on my, like, list of places I would love to go. Love to go, but have never... Don't know enough Japanese to do it. Not that I know you need to know any Japanese, but... it helps. 6 buckets? Ah, damn, dude. Any chance? Now. I mean, I could cut down those 2 apricot trees right now. Where's this guy going with my clay? You got things to do with that clay, buddy. Buckarooski? What am I doing with these? Besides being an idiot right now. These need to be replanted, so let's do that. Plains, swamp, or forest. Okay. These guys will have access to bricks now. For whatever good that does us. Upgrades, I suppose. I don't know if your carpenter will go around and actually collect stuff. Like, if I was just to leave these barrels here, would they ever come back and get them? Hell out of the way! Get out of the way! I know you all want to see the fancy new brick maker that'll make you all bricks. Unbelievable. A lot of them. Try that again. Okay, coal in the machine. The machine makes bricks. We set it up so that it pulls into there as required and pulls into here. Repeating. You can also put into there as requested. Correct. I guess you all need to individually level up as well. Okay. This is just one minor problem solved for this place. Can I plant ember orchids down here? guess I wonder what volcanic soil counts as. So I'm sort of getting the impression that maybe we also don't have volcanic soil here. It's gonna be a real bummer if I built a city that doesn't have volcanic soil or volcanic clay. Yeah, it's got some other good stuff going on, but wow, we don't have any extra people here, do we? No, we have one lumberjack, and that's it. There are people down there and there and there, so we could easily go grab a couple of people, get someone to work the quarry, someone to work the carpenter. At least then I'd have a builder. Honestly, it's a pretty good argument. Don't take too long to do these little dungeons. Treacle, hello. Sorry, I've missed you here. Lost in the sauce of city building. About to raid you. Said in my chat we never get to raid you, and then it looked like you were ending stream. Didn't realize you were on my way to me. Saba. Heading to a meeting. Not a worry. Thank you for dropping by at all. Folks, if you don't know the lovely, wonderful Treacle, you should give him a follow. Assuming my bot even works, which I don't even think it does. There we go. It does. It's just slow. They're delightful. We met them at TwitchCon. And occasionally we get the opportunity to raid on over there. Ah! There's too much happening here right now in this dungeon for me. Keep forgetting I have magic powers. It's kind of funny that we can use water to light a fuse. Something about that just doesn't feel right to me. I'm sorry, what have we not killed in this dungeon? Is that a little zombie right there? Yeah, you sure was. Just hiding away. Stalking Treacle sounds like a crime. Just a little bit of stalking. Just a friendly stalking. I would have guessed that that was a cliff face. Not like a wall. Not a sheer drop off the side of the cliff. This is what I get. Punishment for my crimes, I suppose. Get it when you're stuck in a game. So easy to get stuck. Not me though. Chat knows I'm perfect at reading. I never miss a message. I never get distracted. Ow. Perfect at not reading messages. Well, I read that one. It does feel very funny coming back to Starter Dungeon. With very not starter gear. I still think these satyr daggers are like the cat's pajamas, the bee's knees, as it were. They're so dang effective. Ow. Okay. You there. Head to my town. What do you got for me? The Basher. Some basic cargo. Some gram masala. And wasn't there another guy just south of us? Sure was. You there. I like that he's like, I need a place that's not surrounded by, like, not full of frenzied undead. And I'm like, oh yeah, my town is super safe. I mean, we don't have any walls and it's built on the side of a super deadly volcano. Why is everybody in Turktopolis hungry? My bread making keeps getting caught with olives is why. And I need to have that solved. You're going to go on repeat construction. So we have a logistics tent. This stuff can't be done automatically. But it only takes a minute. And you, my boy, you're going to dig up stone. Perfect. Okay. So the good news, at least, is we now have stone and wood production and a lot of automation here. Yeah, see, you're clogged. Because you're full of olive oil. What if I took all your olive seeds? And put them in here. That's what I'm going to do. And I don't know if it's going to work, but... And some apricots. This olive paste, this olive oil, these pilums, those olives can go in. Just gonna sacrifice a bunch of this stuff right now. Didn't I have her make me a bunch of really fancy meals? Also? Yes, and then they got automatically dumped out. Had her make me all these like emperor salads and mushroom skewers, and they got devoured by all the people. That's rough. Lava fire, just like the real Rome. We need from you. Here we go, level 5. Copper arrows, lucky dice, and wrist guards. It's not really producing the volume and quantity of what I want there. Okie day. Everybody's finding valuable stuff all the time. I love to see that. So this guy will be able to level up pretty soon and make ember cloth. This. All that can be offered up. Okay. Do have all these trees to put away here too. But that kind of might be my limit here. Please, sirs, leave me alone. I don't wish to be attacked constantly. Stupid rat. Foolish rat. How are we on food here? Okay, not great. Okay, the armor situation is what we have to do next. Because I definitely feel like that's gone on too long. What is this? 6 and 4. Three, 4, 5, 6. And 4 stone. Do these make stone? I don't think they do. I figure if I can at least get the logistics tent, then like it gets to automate the carpenter. So if I need to run away for a little while, this place will still get built. To some degree, at least. Stone, 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 stone. Ah, you don't want to shoot me. Tack, tack, tack. Okay, so, output goes in here, constant. Output goes in here. Output goes in here, constant. That goes in there. Everybody's happy. Now we can build. All right. Let's go teleport and see what we can do about armor. Because this has gotten to be... It's too much. It's too much, man. It's too much. I have tectonic boots. This stuff requires me to get more Cyclops shards, which I feel like we don't want to do that. Iron chest pieces just require me to get a blacksmith up north. I mean, maybe I should just make a bunch of ember cloth and go full cultist robes. Auger robes. I feel like this is not that much extra damage. Honestly, the feathered gear kind of feels a little too good. 5% magic damage on this stupid hat. Like, that's not beaten. The, like, first hat you make is better than the tier 5 hat. In terms of pure output. Nero was supposedly done very dirty by the historians of the day. Recent findings suggest he took in a lot of refugees from the fire into his personal domicile. Not nearly as aloof to the suffering of people as they said. Basalt pillars, don't think they were building quality, yeah. Superlative building material, which also explains Pompeii. That'll do it. Well, we have these really fancy tectonic boots. Knockback resistance, armor, and health. The druid cowl to give us, oh, that's negative fire resistance. Oh, this laurel lets us do more water damage, and I'm actually good enough to make this. What do I make this out of? A cultist headpiece. Aha. And 5 aquavitae, aka aloe vera. Yoink. Okay, they're making bread again here. So that's a better helmet. What's our cloak? Our cloak is this blade dasher. Which I have mixed opinions about. Grapes, aloe vera, linen. For 2 energy regeneration? I don't really understand like how much energy we have. Is half the problem. I have just enough to make these cultist robes. Scorpio breastplate's kind of nice. Definitely, I'm going to equip this hat. Leave the feathered hood in here for now. At least we're a little bougier looking. Yeah, you know what? Let's make the Bedouin cloak. 4 grapes, 4 aloe vera. It might just be nice to have some difference. So many grapes. We're gonna also sacrifice a bunch of these. I don't know what I'm doing with them otherwise. Somebody's got to like this. Holy smokes. So grapes are an insane warship. I just got 4 points just then. That gives her another quest. A Garumdolium. I did not realize that your quests were based on how much I leveled you up. Let's unlock a level 2 quarry then. I'm also going to take the Blessing of Mercury. Seeing as we're doing a lot of spell casting. That feels like the right choice. No, don't want to go down here. That place is a hellscape. Vulcan likes hammers. Veteran Cloak. Okay, all right. Guess that means I probably don't have enough to make those cultist robes now either. Unless there's like linen in this chest? No. Unless there's linen in this chest? No. There's some pickaxes though. Black Cat, hello. All right, well, at least it matches my new headpiece. And I won't smash everything every time I dash anywhere. So there's perks to be had. Okay, I do want to put a bed down here. Except I've just realized we don't actually have a house made for me yet. Oh, that's life. Ain't that life? Can I look at doing those upgrades then? Real fast, real quick. The quarry needs 2 more stone. I'm clearly going to have to upgrade Vulcan to upgrade the blacksmith. Okay. Now, I tell you what, just for ease of my brain here, to give us one less little win. I guess we've officially become a water mage now too, but I don't want to unlevel the hammer. Level 2 blacksmith. What are you good at making? Ooh, you look much nicer in here. You can now mine 2 coal. Is that always the case? I guess you just maybe get a little bit better. All right. We're going to cut this video here. And see if we can make our way up to the Phoenix now in the next one. I feel like we've got the town upgraded. We've got a little bit of an armor upgrade. So it's coming along. I think we need to probably find ourselves some armor as well. So maybe some volcano dungeons on the way to the Phoenix. Because it's going to be quite a path to clear out. But you'll just come back and join us for that one in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.